What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about the middleweight division, and that is the middleweight unification fight between Janibek, Alimkhanouly, and Erislandy, Lara. Great stylistic matchup here, in my opinion. Two high-level southpaws. Both guys have made a living off of being stylistic nightmares for orthodox opponents throughout their careers. But now in this fight, they will be both facing off against a southpaw. So it's going to be very interesting to see who is better at making the adjustments and who is better at facing a fellow southpaw. And in my opinion, I think it's going to be Janibek. I think Janibek is the more well-rounded of the two guys. Um, I think he's the more two-handed fighter, and I also think, like I said, he is the more versatile guy due to him being able to fight on the inside as well as on the outside. Whereas Erislandy Lara, you don't really see much of an inside game. Mostly throughout his career, he's been a stick and mover, or more of a boxer on the outside, using a lot of lateral movement, and looking to set up that left hand, which has always had power. So now power is the last thing to go. I do think his legs are not quite what they used to be, so there's a lot less movement. He's a lot more stationary nowadays, but that means obviously he's sitting down on his punches a lot more as he's not moving as much. So a lot of power in the left hand, so dangerous guy still. Janibek, however, power in both hands, and like I said, can fight on the inside as well as the outside. So in my opinion, Janibek is the more well-rounded, better fighter of the two. And like I say, I think he has the much better lead hand, in my opinion, and I think that's going to be a crucial part in this fight, is going to be the jab, the battle of the jabs in this fight, and I think that is going to be won by Janibek. I think he has the better jab, like I say, better lead hand overall as well, because he can really hook off of the jab as well, and his feint game with that lead hand also is a nightmare for his opponents, and I think we're going to be seeing him feinting Erislandy Lara constantly in this fight with that lead hand, jabbing up and down, feinting the jab, feinting, and then setting up that right hook off the jab as well, which has power in it. And obviously, once that right hook starts making Erislandy Lara worry about that, that opens up that left hand as well for Janibek. Like I said, Erislandy Lara, not much of an inside game. He's going to be looking for that long left hand on Janibek. And he, to me, just has a lot less weapons due to him being more of a one-handed fighter. So there's a lot less for Janibek to look out for in terms of to defend against. And Janibek is in that sort of Philly shell. He's quite good at rolling the left hand. So I expect Janibek to be able to defend against Erislandy Lara's left hand a lot better than I expect Lara to be able to defend against Janibek's attack, as it is a much more versatile two-handed attack. Lara also, like I said, his form of defense has predominantly been the use of distance, as distance is his main form of defense, in my opinion. He doesn't really roll, shots off the shoulders or things like that. He uses his legs and distance, and also uses distance deception to set up his attacks. But like I say, also with Lara used to fighting orthodox guys, the main way you see him sort of defending is using that lead hand as a shield to block his opponent's orthodox jab. But however, in this fight, he's going to be facing a southpaw, so he's going to have to try and use his backhand to sort of parry that jab from Alimkhanouly. But like I said, this is easier said than done when he's going to be feinting you like crazy up and down, and also hooking off of that jab. So you've got to be careful not to try and catch the jab, and next second the hook's coming around hitting you on the side of the head or on the jaw. And like I said, Khanouly has power in both hands, so if you make a mistake, it could be crucial in this fight. So yeah, like I say, I think the lead hand and the battle of the lead hands is going to be a big factor in this fight, and in my opinion, Alimkhanouly has the much better lead hand, better jab, fresher of the two, younger of the two, has the inside game as well as the outside game. So in my opinion, I think Janibek is going to look good in this fight. I think he'll probably stop Erislandy Lara in this fight. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.